Well, good morning and welcome back to our channel. You know, you never know what's going to happen around this crazy place with us. When we're involved in something, you just never know. But here we are, we were converting this shack into a home and decided to put a pause on the job. And we're going to be changing this thing up quite a bit. One of the most serious problems is I was going to help Scott build this thing. And physically, I can't do it. And Scott seems to be having some difficulties in this same realm as I am. So Scott and I kind of had a parting of the ways, and I talked to some other guys before this thing got started, and I was going to get him over, he has a regular full-on crew and everything, and have him come over and talk about it. And I didn't. And I kind of wish I had now because it might have been easier, but he came over. And we had a really good discussion, and I told him what I was thinking about doing, about converting this into the kitchen and the dining room, and he looked at what I had here and everything else, and he took some measurements, and he said, well, let me get back with you. So a couple days later, he called me, and he said, I'd like to come over and talk to you about that building. And I didn't know whether he was going to come over and tell me he didn't want nothing to do with it or whatever. Anyway, he came over and we talked. He says, how stuck are you on keeping this building here? And I said, well, I mean, that was the main reason why I did what I did. I go, I kind of want to have this. He goes, well, let me explain it to you like this. We could tear this thing, not tear it down, but move it. We could put it over there in the back of your property and build you a whole brand new unit. And it would be all new stuff. And instead of using T111, we'll use the stuff that's PVC, and we're going to use a special flooring, and we'll get this floor beefed up. And I mean, it's just kind of giving me the whole reason why I needed to get my mind off of this, having this. And Darla was looking at me, and I'm thinking, okay, well, and then he shot the price at me, and Darla, I looked back at him and I said, well, how long is it going to take? He said, well, it'll be about a week before we can start, which is today. But he said about a week and a half, we could have it dry, where it's roofs on it, walls in it, doors. And I mean, he's going to do pretty much everything except for the interior. So you're going to see, they're coming over today and they're going to move this thing, and we're going to film it and see how that goes. But it's going to be, I'm not going to have to be out here hurting myself and falling and all the things that the issues I've been dealing with. Some of you know that I have had a problem with my left leg, and it just was not safe for me to be out here lifting 80-pound bags of concrete and bricks and all this other stuff. So we're going to tear this down. The walls are going to be like 5'10" in the ends. Well, they're all going to be 8 feet. Everything's going to be 8 feet. The roof line's going to be different. It's going to be the way I want it on the inside. It's going to look different on the outside because it's going to be, I believe, put together a lot better. And Darla, who's standing behind the camera over there, I think is a lot happier with our decision. She's shaking yes. It's been a lesson. Cost us a little bit of money, not a lot. A lot of the money that we invested, this guy says, yeah, I can use all this. I can make this work. He's going to finish up the blocks over here and the blocks over here. He's going to do all the exhaust, the sewer plumbing. He's going to help me with, and he's an electrician. He does everything. And I'll still have a shed. Until I can build my garage, I'll have a shed out here. So that's what we're doing. And we're not losing a shed. We're getting a whole new house, which probably is what I should have done from the beginning, but I was trying to, I don't know, it's just something about this old building. Everybody was talking, well, just tear it down and start all over. Well, I didn't want to tear it down, and now I don't have to. So this guy, he's pretty sharp. He's a young guy. He's about 39 years old, and he has his brothers and his nephews and all kinds of people that work with him. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. You'll get to watch with us. Thanks for watching. We're going to continue now. When they get here, we'll continue the video. And so it begins. Day one. The mud bugs. These guys are fast, they're already on it. He's measuring for the top plates because they're going to pull this old shed down and set it out back there, out back, hopefully without destroying it. So we'll see. They're pulling the ears off now. We get back last night, we had to go to Texarkana, and when we got back, these guys have already got this thing moved off its mounts. They're heading out that way. Pretty crazy. I'm getting ready to drag it off of here in a little while and set it in its new spot. It's moving fast. We got a skidster, that's what they're using to pull it with. Awesome. Let's go get some diesel. I wish I could walk around over here, but it's so freaking muddy. Still hasn't totally dried up yet. But he's been working on the getting the tractor work done over there, moving dirt out. It was just piled over there for no reason in a bad spot, so he's going to get that. He's going to get rid of this pile here, And these guys are getting set up. They're going to start framing this thing. So they're going to get this out of the way, and once they get this out of the way, they're going to start framing this end of the building. So I think the decision to make a quick change there was probably a very smart one. And this guy is really, he's got the guys, and he's got the equipment, and he's got the knowledge. And I'm not out here busting my back, and so it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm going to have a shed. I'll have a shed until I build a garage. I'll put the shed over here, and then eventually, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I might put it, I was going to put it back here, but the trouble with that is it's so far away. I'd rather have it up here for now, because I'm not going to have a garage for a while. And I can actually be able to use it, put my air compressor. I'm going to empty out my storage, man. Get some stuff in here that I need to be able to do stuff around here. And then when the time comes, I'm going to have a garage from way over there to way over here. So it's going to be a long, skinny tube, but it's going to work for me. Put the truck in one end, the car in the other, and then I'll have a shop right here in the middle, right in this area. Electricity's right there to hook up to it. Water's right there if I need it. So the progression continues. This was the roof that was over here on this side over here, laying right there. I don't know what they're going to do with that. That thing just moved like butter. There's where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, eh? Back of the board came off a little bit, but I think they can probably fix that without too much problem. This mud makes it easy to slide. Looks a little different, huh?
Yeah. Yep, sure does.
So doing a little cut down here for future, because we are going to build a garage right here. It's going to be a long square box. It'll be pretty nice. It'll be about 60 feet long and 14 feet wide. Now we got the traction. That looks pretty beefy to me.
You won't fly away.
And then doing it on 16-inch centers, that's even more beefy cake, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's in 24s.
Yep.
You'll have a little more space in your RV.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, my RV's as long as this. Yeah. But it's not as wide. It's a little over, it's about 320 square feet.
In there?
Yeah, because of the slide out.
Yeah. On the next two.
Production is still going on here, trying to be incognito, but they've gotten quite a bit done. They got the floor on that over there, got it all framed in. They're framed in the bedroom over there, and then they're working on framing this. I guess that last little section, they got to finish that block wall before they can finish the center section. Yeah, it looks good. It's looking really good. Still got to move that shed in. But here's our bedroom. Looking pretty good. Like I say, they figured out this block wall issue here. And they framed up some boards and mounted those to the blocks. Bolted them down, put a lid on it, and there we go. These guys are pretty fast. Things are moving right along. I think we made the right decision by what we decided to do. And it's getting the job done quicker, and I'm not having to be down there getting injured and everything else. So happy with the progress. Things are looking better. I'm really excited to get it to where it's got the roof on it and everything, and it's dry on the inside, and then we're good. So just have to see. I'm walking around looking at stuff, but anyway, you know what? Thanks for watching, you guys, and appreciate input. People were telling me to tear that shed down and everything else. Well, there's the best thing about it is I get to keep the shed. The shed is going to be here. because these guys said they could save it, and they did. And they beefed it all up, and it's gonna be really nice when they get done. So Scotty, the new guy, he was telling me that they were going to be able to save it, you know. So, and they did. They beefed it pretty good. The floor, they fixed the floor, and now what we're going to do is we're going to have a shed and our building, and it should be pretty good. So thanks for watching. Appreciate, you know, you guys sharing our videos, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to see more of this and see how this thing turns out, subscribe. And if you like it, give us a like. So thanks a lot.